Yeah, fifth grade.
Fifth grade?
Yeah, put me around what 11 or something like that.
That's what's up, man.
Oh,
Polished out here, baby. We've been in this game for a minute. We ain't playing no games.
long time.
That's what's really.
Yeah, I just want y'all to ride with me, you know. Well, on the other hand, never mind, just listen, just ride with me like that, cause it's just me and my whip, yeah. Another beautiful day, and I'm clean early. Fitted, sitting so cool on my waves. Fresh tee and jeans, designer fabric, sneakers spotless. About to slide into this cockpit. That's what I call it, cause the whip is too fly. Plus the engine gets it all for the ground. And the shoes look like propeller blades. Paint job dripping, top down, sweeter than mama's lemonade. Mocha chocolate interior, that's my chick. Keyless entry, only I can get into her. Showing her off through the streets of the city. Riding slow, sunk in the seat, loving the beats. And this ain't nothing to me. Digital cam in the grill comes through the dash. Won't struggle to see. For jackets, wooden beef, guns under her seat. 0 to 86 seconds, tires hugging the streets. We all just me and my whip, just me and my whip. Hey, just me and my whip. Just me and my whip, just me and my whip, yeah, just me and my whip.
All right. Sunday dinner is in full effect, baby. Sunday dinner is in full effect. What's going on with you, Jerry Brown?
I'm good, fam.
You ready to get into the day's show? What's good? We're in episode 22.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the salute.
No, go ahead. Let's get it. All right, salute, kid. I think you froze up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had froze up for a second.
Froze up.
Yeah, I froze up. Okay, I think we're good. All right, salute.
Woo! Now, you know the first thing I'd ask you.
What's that?
Is what was the driver behind your Tupac post?
What was the driver behind my Tupac post?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good start. The driver behind that post was me reevaluating Pac's whole career after watching Dear Mama. To be honest, that documentary hit so different.
Yeah, I told you.
It hit so different, and it gave me a whole nother perspective of what this dude actually did. You know what I'm saying? It made me even go back and think about the days when I was just walking with and listening to him spit stuff in my ears, and I'm feeling exactly how he's speaking, like, dude, to a T, especially like when we was into that Thug Life, Straight Ballin' first hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought that was the dopest song Pac ever did. I was like, dude, he'll never do another song like that. And then All Eyes on Me came out, you know what I'm saying? That one, and what's the other one?
Oh, Me Against the World.
Yeah, and Me Against the World. When those came out, dude, them gave me them vibes. And so then I started comparing him, you know what I'm saying, to every other rapper. And I was like, nobody dared come out and try to rap like Pac. You know what I mean? We would take a serious offense if somebody came out trying to sound like Tupac, for real. That would have been career suicide. And nobody ever did it. And nobody ever really, you know what I'm saying, ever will, you know what I mean, in my opinion. So, what's your thoughts on that?
No, I mean, and for those who don't know what his post was Tupac was the greatest rapper of all time. And I mean, you get no dispute for me out of that, because I can very easily see how anybody could feel that way. I mean, that dude had such an enormous impact in such a short amount of time. In addition to the impact he continued to have after his passing, for me, I've always struggled on where I put him at on my personal top 10 list. I mean, he's in there, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my dilemma has always been, like, if I take it back to 95, 96, like, if I'm listening to music with the intention of being inspired to write a dope-ass rhyme for myself or a dope-ass song for myself,
mm-hmm.
Pac wasn't the artist I was listening to for that. But I listened to him strictly for an emotional charge. It's just like you said, like that you felt like the dude was talking specifically to you.
Facts.
You know, and where I struggle when I go to think of where I want to place him on my personal list.
Mm-hmm.
I have difficulty putting him over somebody that I know had more direct influence on me musically. You understand what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. It's personal. It's personal.
But he's definitely in my top 10. If anybody that says he's the greatest, I mean, they'll get no dispute from me, because I can easily see how anybody can come to that conclusion.
No doubt, because you got people that look at Pac and he's their favorite rapper. Pac was never really my favorite rapper, to be honest. But if I have to tell the truth, you know what I mean, and the question is, who's the greatest rapper of all time? You know what I'm saying? I can say who the best rapper is today for me. You know what I'm saying? I would say that's Joyner Lucas. But when you mention all time, there's just certain qualities that Pac had that no other rapper would ever have. You know what I'm saying? They have never had it, and they'll probably never have it. You know what I'm saying? I was answering the question that Hassan had asked. He had said, Rife, in your opinion, what makes Tupac the greatest? And I said, simple. Name just about any other rapper. At best, you can only hear him. You know what I'm saying? You either love what he says or hate it. Says, but with Pac, not only do you hear him, but you feel him. All right. And what he says affects you mentally and emotionally. No other rapper ever had that much power in their pen, and I doubt anyone ever will. You know what I mean? Unquote.
I agree with that. That's the same way I would explain it. I mean, that's why it's hard for me to think where I placed him at on my personal list, because like the reason I listened to him, I didn't listen to no other rapper for that reason.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Shit, I'm gonna tell you some of the reckless, most ignorant shit I did in my young life was off a combination of alcohol and goddamn Tupac.
See, when he came out with the song "Shed So Many Tears," just the way he approached that flow, you know what I mean? He not only was the emotion in his pen, but his delivery. You know what I mean? How he came in like on some serious, sincere, this, that, and the third, and then he always raised his energy on the point that he was making. You know what I mean? When you think of that song, I wish I could play it, or I wish I could spit the verse that's coming to my mind. You know what I'm saying? Me, rise of misery. When I was alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that thug, like, you know what I'm saying? Just pulling you into it, like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, son. It's just crazy. All right, the good brother KD said he just sent me his track as well. So we got the good brother KD coming up. Matter of fact, salute to all the folks that sent music in. I think we got about a good 7-8 songs to go through. So salute to y'all.
Sure.
All right. Let's go ahead and touch a couple of Hops topics. And while we do that, I'm gonna get that boy Flames Oh God. Flames Oh God said he wanted to be a part of Sunday Dinner this week. You know what I'm saying? He wants to promote his upcoming movie, The Other Kid from Akron. So we're gonna try to get that brother in here as well. So all right. So I'm not sure, Brown. Did we go over this topic right here? It says I
don't believe so.
Okay. So yeah, we'll start here then. It says, is Math Hoffa a better song maker than he is a battle rapper? Have you heard any of Math's songs?
Maybe a couple, and just by default, I gotta say he's a better battle rapper because that's what I know him for. I don't know him for making dope songs. Not to say that he hasn't, but you know, I don't know him for that. So just by default, I gotta say he's a better battle rapper.
I would say the same thing. I'm pretty sure I did see a song he did. I don't know if you would call it a song or not, but it was Meth versus Math. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember that. Hey, your voice is kind of low.
Yeah, I think they cut the music up on us. So let me go back to that real quick. All right. Dang, I'm trying to turn the background music down. All right. Yeah, so they did the Math versus Meth. You know what I'm saying? And I think, I don't know, would you classify that as a song or a battle rap? I think it was choreographed. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like they was actually going at it. I don't know.
No, if I remember right, I mean, I would classify it as a battle rap. It wasn't like they had a beat behind them and shit, did it?
True. But I don't know. It seemed a little more choreographed than an actual battle rap.
Yeah, I would still have to put it in the category of a battle rap, though. Now, I mean, Ill Will did an actual song with Meth.
Okay.
You don't remember that joint? They had a video for it.
I didn't hear that one. I didn't hear it. I'm gonna have to lab that one.
It's a dope track too. Yeah, they did a video for it.
And I like Hop's question too, because to be for real, like, you know, I love what's his name? Dang, I can't think of his name right now. The battle rapper. Dang. Who was dude that battle? Who was the one? Murder Mook. I love Murder Mook. All right. To me, he's the best battle rapper. I don't see anybody seeing Murder Mook on the URL stage. You know what I mean? But I've heard this dude do tracks, and I wasn't impressed with his bars on the tracks. You know what I mean? He did this one song with the dude that Tay Rock battled for the, you know what I'm saying? He took his chain. They was doing his face off about the chain or whatever. But anyways, they did a song together, and I wasn't feeling Murder Mook's bars on wax, but you know, on the stage he's a monster. So I dig his question. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just where I'm at with it. Let me shoot Flames this link real quick. Hopefully we can get him in here. Real good. All right. So if you're watching Flames, I just shot you the link to come on the panel. You know what I mean? What else we got? Hobbs topics. All right. His next question is Noreaga a better podcast host than he was a rapper? That's interesting.
That is. That's real interesting. I mean, that Drink Champ shit is. I mean, I love that show, and Nori definitely got the right personality for that shit. I don't, he might be a better podcaster than a rapper. I mean, I always fucked with Nori, his music. I mean, was there ever a point that I necessarily thought he was like crazy nice? No, but War Report was heavy in my rotation. That NORE album was heavy in my rotation. That's a tough one.
It really is, because it's not like saying, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's tough because you're giving him props both ways.
You're giving him props, and I just thought about it. This is why I would say podcast, because when he was in his prime, when he was a rapper, at no point do I think he was ever considered the nicest in the game at that time. But Drink Champs is arguably one of the best podcasts, hip hop podcasts available right now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And when in his prime in his rap career, there was at no point where he was considered to be one of the nicest niggas in the game. At no point.
No doubt. And one of the things only thing I didn't like about his pod is when he went on, you know, saying that Kanye rant on other shows, apologizing for not checking Kanye and this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's the only knock I got about him. But his guests are fire. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about Fat Joe claiming credit for everybody's podcast blowing up?
I haven't heard that one. He claimed that's what he claimed.
Yeah, he said he got when he went on Math Hoffa, right? When he went on Math podcast, he was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, when he show up, he becomes a guest. He said yesterday's price is not today's price. He kept going in on that, right? You know what I'm saying? So he was like, after he went on Drink Champs, it blew up. He kept making that claim. So then he went on another tangent because, you know, after he went on Math's Politically Correct or whatever, he's, you know what I'm saying, that kind of did get more popular after Joe showed up, you know.
No, I can say this. I mean, yeah, when you have Fat Joe, just because of how long he's been in the game, the amount of stories that he has to tell, yeah, he's a hell of a guest, and I'm sure it does good for any podcast that he's on. So I mean, there's some truth to that, because he's just a hell of a guest to have, because there's so much history to him. He's got so many stories to tell you.
That is the truth. He do got a lot of stories to tell, you know. But it is what it is. Hey, I ain't gonna take nothing from him. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. All right. It says, is Jay-Z a better rapper or businessman? Is Jay-Z a better rapper or businessman? To me, this gets back into the question we just left. You know what I'm saying? Because the height of his success on both angles speaks volumes. You know what I mean? It's a compliment either way, just to compare them. But what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I would have to say he's equal. It's equal. I mean, there's been plenty of moments in his rap career where he was considered the best rapper in the game, and now he's considered the richest rapper in the fucking game. I mean, to me, it's equal.
Okay, so you kind of equate his success in rap and business the same as if rap is what got him his billions. We know that his flow didn't get him his billions.
His rap put him in a position to get them billions, though.
Right. Well, it put a lot of people in those positions. You
know because there ain't a whole lot of billionaire rappers.
No, but it put you, because his success came from being in rooms with certain individuals. You know what I mean? So I would give it that leg up. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say that, you know what I'm saying, his rap is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, he's a billionaire today.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm splitting both of them up in two completely different things. And there's a time when he was considered the best at rapping, and now he's considered the richest from not just, and I'm not saying not just rapping. I'm talking about from being a businessman. Mm-hmm. So he's number one in both categories, or he's been number one at a point in time in both categories.
No doubt. And y'all in the comment section, weigh in on this subject. We want to hear your thoughts as well. We want to hear your thoughts as well. But when I say, Brown, that you know, other MCs, other celebrities have had that same opportunity, you know what I'm saying? But I think Jay-Z's brain is wired different than theirs. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when he did the song and he was like, y'all on the ground putting money to your ear. There's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here. You know what I mean? And then you had some folks getting upset because, you know what I mean, that was them on Instagram putting money to their ear.
But that was more so of a generational gap thing than anything.
All right, well, let's just say Lil Boosie then. Lil Boosie got upset, you know what I mean, that Jay-Z put that in his bars as if he was coming at him. You see what I'm saying? So that erases that whole generational gap thing right there. Jay-Z is saying something, you know what I'm saying, pertinent in that whole song. You know what I mean? And that's letting you know, like, MCs that get these deals and come up on all this bread, they get put in position to where they're able to meet Oprahs and certain celebrities, you know what I mean? But what it shows me is that if their mind isn't wired in a business sense like Jay-Z's, then that opportunity is slip, you know what I mean? And they'll miss it. That's why I say many artists had that opportunity, but they just didn't have that mind Jay-Z had. So with that being the case, I think he's more of a genius on the business end than, you know what I mean, than rapping. And I think that's saying a lot because, like you said, he has been called the dopest rapper at one time. See what I'm saying? And then when you go into it, not only him being infectious in the business world, he's also, you know what I'm saying, affected Kanye. He's the part of the reason Ye, you know what I'm saying, got those businesses and made that billion. And and Rihanna and so on and so forth, right? And LeBron,
Very much.
all of those people know, you know what I mean, are in that same circle. And he was like, in that God Did song, he's like, yo, he ain't bragging, he's just telling the truth. Right?
Very much so. I can agree with you on that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts in the comments? I said we got a few people participating, you know what I'm saying, or at least watching. I don't think the good brother Steve Page is here yet. Let's go ahead and get some banners flying real quick. Okay, we're gonna get into the review portion here in a second. You know what I mean? So in the meantime, y'all got a little bit of time left to send your music to the 419legends@gmail.com. Okay, not only that, you know what I'm saying, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, help support the podcast, this is our Cash App, you know what I'm saying? You're welcome to do so at any time. Ain't no nation like donation. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it real quick. Where we at? Let's get into another question. Still waiting on that brother Flames Oh God to pop in. Still waiting on that good brother. All right, now I couldn't wait to get to this question. I kind of couldn't wait to get to this question, but it says it's being documented that King Von may be hip hop's first serial killer with 7 known murders and also connected to 10 others. What are your thoughts on the subject? What are your thoughts on that? I'll let you go first.
On King Von?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really have any thoughts on it. I mean, I'm not all that familiar with his music. I've heard what his reputation is, or what it was prior to rap. And I don't think he's the first. I mean, shit. There's been plenty of rappers, you know, who have lived the life that they talk about. But yeah, I don't really have no thoughts on it. There's nothing for me to really think about. Because I've never really listened to his music. I've heard a couple songs over the years, but there's I guess to me there's nothing to have a thought about. There's nothing special about that story. It's been other hymns in the hip hop industry before.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a deep breath real quick as I answer this question, because you know what I'm saying, part of this pisses me off, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, let's start with the dude that made the documentary about King Von being a so-called serial killer, right? He's a straight up culture vulture.
Who was it?
He's a straight up culture vulture. I don't know this dude's name, and if I did, I wouldn't call it out loud. Fuck that guy. For real talk. Forget that dude. You know what I mean? And he has a big following on YouTube for doing stories like this. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have knew about the whole Memphis drill scene if it wasn't for this dude. And then the whole O Block situation, he did a documentary on that, so on and so forth. But what he is a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? A white dude, you know what I'm saying? Glasses, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to picture whatever. He looks like a straight up nerd. Like, you know what I mean? He would never go to these neighborhoods, but he's done so much research that he knows so much about them. But the reason I don't like this dude is because, you know what I'm saying, this whole subject or whatever is promotion. It's promotion. Like, a lot of kids is like looking at his, you know what I'm saying, they know him, you know what I mean, they follow this Instagram. He had a lot of followers on that, so on and so forth. But it's kind of like now in neighborhoods where you didn't see shooting like that in these neighborhoods. Now you got a lot of these young kids influenced by King Von and trying to be the next so-called serial killer. You know what I'm saying? This dude was doing this thing and jumping on Instagram, bragging about it, so on and so forth. So it's just kind of like that whole that infection spread it because of this culture vulture. And I don't like dude. I don't like dude for that reason. You know what I mean? And that whole situation is foul, fam. Situation is foul. But yeah, that dude gets it straight up, you know what I'm saying? He gets my version of Donkey of the day.
Yeah, I didn't know there was an actual documentary that he was referencing. I haven't seen it, and I'm definitely not familiar with whoever did the documentary.
Yeah. It It was super entertaining when I first watched it. It was only later when I thought about it. I was like, what is this dude doing? For anybody that hasn't heard of this dude or heard of the O and this and that, so on and so forth, you just introduce this mess, you know what I'm saying, to a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, town or city or whatever. And now you look at Mansfield right now and see, you know what I'm saying, all of the killings going on, so on and so forth. I think idiots like this dude is partly responsible. That's just my take on it. I'm gonna just throw that out there. F that guy.
How old is the documentary? How long ago did he do it?
I think I seen it probably about 2 or 3 months ago, maybe 4 longer. I don't know, but it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Matter of fact, when we get off of here, I'll shoot it to you.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can shoot it to me. I've seen other documentaries on Chicago and the drill scene.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was that dude. I don't remember who did the documentary, but those documentaries is the only thing I know anything about rappers like King Von. Was through those documentaries. As a matter of fact, it was the one documentary that I was telling y'all about a couple months ago that where the kid where they were breaking down how specific these niggas be in they rap sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah. It was that's the same thing, you know what I'm saying, that led me to understand a lot about this and that. But I just started thinking about all of the people who, just like us, didn't know until they watched the documentary. You see what I'm saying? Or something like that, or from somebody that's not related to the situation in no way, shape, or fucking form. You're no way. You don't have a cousin, you don't have a friend or somebody you know in real life that's connected to that. But here you is in suburbia somewhere with a camera, you know what I'm saying, and you thinking to yourself, how can I make a documentary that's going to get a bunch of views and so on and so forth? Oh, let's go talk about the King Von being a serial killer situation, and you know what I'm saying, and troll his Twitter and put all of this into a film and get my views up, right? But then that information traveled through this dude, and now all of these different towns is suffering. You know what I mean? It is. Forget that guy. It is what it is. All right.
Well, all right. Let's go on to the next question here.
Next one. All right. So Hop says, was Regulators by Warren G the hottest song on that Above the Rim soundtrack? Was it the hottest song?
My answer is going to be no.
Right.
Me, clearly, I've got 2 songs that I put above that, off that Above the Rim soundtrack. Number 1, clearly, Pain by the Tupac Shakur that we just discussed.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2, the Dog Pound had a song on that goddamn soundtrack. Goddamn, what was the name of it? I got the beat. I got the song in my fucking head. I just can't remember the name of that song on the soundtrack. Anyways, those are 2 songs I would easily put above Regulator. Not the and Regulator's classic within itself, but yeah, I would easily put them 2 songs over Regulator off that album.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I would have to say no. Anybody? We ain't got nobody in the comments. You know what I mean? Participating. Anybody? What in the comments? What's y'all take on that? Matter of fact, I need to check and see. Let me see something right quick. Because we're gonna go ahead. It's we're half an hour into the show, Brian. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the reviews.
You want to do one more question?
Yeah, we can. I just want to check something right fast. Let's see. All right. Shout out to that brother Joe Love. I see Joe Love was watching with us. You know what I mean? Bartho the dopest in the building. Shout out to him as well. All right.
And you know what's crazy? I didn't even know that. I guess that song was on that soundtrack. I never even looked at Regulator as being on that soundtrack. Yeah, like I thought that was on a Warren G actual album when it came out.
Right, because all I remember was the video playing on BET all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible it could have been on his album and on the soundtrack also. I just, right. I never thought of that song as being on the Above the Rim soundtrack. I just thought it was what was the name of that album? Like G-Funk Air or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, so let's get it. One more. Let's get one more, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump into the reviews real quick. All right. He says, what brands have hip hop made popular? We already know.
Plenty of them. Right. Biggest one being the one you got on that goddamn picture.
Facts. That's why it's up there. I would say hip hop is also made, Adidas. You know what I mean? Made Adidas. Somebody said Air Force, Timberlands. You got to share your likeness with StreamYard.
Shit, Hilfiger.
Yeah, Hilfiger. I was gonna say Hilfiger too. Hilfiger. Who else?
Versace.
Facts in a major way.
Your boy Biggie in the Versace sweater.
Yeah. That's Jerry Likens. With the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? Timberlands. No doubt. Shit. Who else? You got all things Gucci. You know what I mean? Prada. All of those things was already like a status for having it, but you know what I'm saying?
I say Timberland is the biggest one because that motherfucking boot would be absolutely nothing without hip hop. It'd be nothing but a regular goddamn construction boot. It wouldn't be sold in no Foot Locker, no Champs. You buy that shit. The only place you'd be buying tennis for if it wasn't from hip hop be like Walmart.
Facts, and it's sad that they don't acknowledge that. I think that's just stupid that they don't acknowledge that hip hop propelled it to the level that it's at. That's
specifically New York hip hop.
Facts. That's awfully bold. You know what I'm saying? And audacious.
Did they really say that?
That's from my understanding they did. The only person I heard give hip hop its props was Hilfiger. You know what I'm saying? When the rumor got out about Hilfiger, not, you know what I mean, if he knew his clothes was gonna be sold to black people, he wouldn't have made them. That's what we heard in high school when technology was slow. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard him say that he never put that out there. That was just a rumor that spread like wildfire. You know what I mean? And he was like, he was chasing people down, trying to keep his hip hop fan and clear his name of all wrongdoing, so on and so forth.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah, so I considering the whole Timberland situation, I give Hilfiger some props for doing that. Give Hilfiger props for that. Sure, who else we got? You know what I'm saying? The Versace glasses. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I went to Lens Crafters, and seen some Versace glasses. I just wanted them because of what I heard a rapper say.
Coogee. Ain't that the Coogee sweaters that Biggie used to wear?
Mm-hmm. Yep, Coogee sweaters. Hey, you know what used to not be dope back in the day? Used to be cheap, but now it's one of the top name brand lines. I don't know how, it's one of the top name brands now. It's expensive as hell to get this, and the young folks look at this and they be like, I want blah blah blah. But back in the day, we used to look at that same brand and be like, nah, son, that's Value City right there.
You talking about Brooks?
Nah, talking about Champion.
Oh, yeah.
You get a Champion sweater nowadays, like that's popular. Yeah, somebody said Champion. I don't know who this is.
Hey, now on that same subject, and this is a little bit off the subject, but since we're talking about shoes, like last weekend I watched that movie Air. You know what movie I'm talking about? Air, the movie about them about Nike when they first signed Jordan.
Right. Yeah. That was David King.
So I
haven't seen it.
No, it's a great flick, but it's crazy because like when you watch this movie, because Nike has been so prominent for so long that we forget. You almost forget that when we was kids, I mean kids, 5, 6 years old, Nikes didn't mean shit.
It didn't.
They didn't mean nothing. Nobody wore Nikes but runners. People that ran cross country or track, they weren't prevalent in no fucking sport other than that.
Facts.
And that movie reminds you of that shit. And I'm like, God damn, I remember back when I was 5 and 6 years old, I wasn't asking for no goddamn Nikes. It didn't mean shit.
It didn't. It's crazy because it's like the closer we got to middle school, the more name brand shoes started to matter. Because I know I started to get nervous about going to Malabar, you know what I'm saying? And the way my mom's mind was wired, you know, she'll go to Payless and get a buy one get one, right? And then you know what I'm saying? If since I was fast and she give me these shoes called Sprints. And once
I remember Sprint.
Folks started laughing at the Sprints. I tried to tear them up so I can get me some more shoes. Like, yo, nah, mom went right back to the Payless and got the exact same shoe, same color and everything. Like, like she didn't understand. She was turning me into a social misfit, fam.
But no, that's when you see this movie, like in the arena of basketball, man, Converse and Adidas they had no placement in the world of basketball. And it's just crazy when you think back to that, because you know Nike has been what it's been for so fucking long as a result of signing Jordan.
Facts. And then, matter of fact, remember LA Gear when it first came out, I thought that was a girl shoe, to be honest. I did
too. I still thought. I mean, it wasn't a girl shoe.
No, I guess it was for men, for boys and girls. I
ain't never seen no nigga with no LA Gear shoes on.
Yeah, I think I have. But the thing that we was tripping off of was British Nikes, though. I never got a pair of British Nikes. I had one pair of British Nikes. My mom would not buy me no British Nikes. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember my cousin, she was like, you ain't got no British Nikes and so on and so forth. And you know what I'm saying? I went to my mom. She was like, that's just a name. You know what I'm saying? If you want, I'll write my name on the side of your shoe. I'm like, Mom, you don't get it. You don't get it. Jay, like it says, remember them Bugle Boy clothing lines?
I had Bugle Boys.
No doubt.
I had a number of Bugle Boy pants. Shit.
Yeah, and that was before it became popular, though. You know.
Shit, the Bugle they was kind of popular then.
Facts. So Jay, like I said, I had the Karl Malone LA Gears. Yeah, see, there was dudes rocking LA Gear.
Hold on, so LA Gear, they actually had they sponsored Karl Malone.
Yeah,
I don't remember Karl Malone having those shoes.
He endorsed them bad boys. He endorsed them, and I think that was probably around the time like a lot of basketball players started trying to follow that Michael Jordan trend. Because I remember wanting real bad. I never got them. But I wanted real bad those Reeboks with the pumps. There was Dominique Wilkins shoes. You know what I mean?
I thought Shaq was the first one with the pumps.
I think it was Dominique. Dominique was before Shaq anyway. So yeah, that would have been Dominique Wilkins. You know what I'm saying? Boy said, yeah, they were white and purple. Maurice Carter said before they started putting lights on them. Yeah, when they started putting lights on them shoes. And then remember the what was they called? Heelys with the wheel in them. I know we off the subject of hip hop, but
hey, no, it takes you down. It takes you down that memory path. I'm telling you, when you see Air, it's gonna take you down that memory path. And when you see the contract. When you see what his mom negotiated, and I don't know if this was real or if this was just for theatrics,
Mm-hmm.
But if his mom really negotiated that deal, that they portray her to negotiate in that movie, cold-blooded woman, man. Cold, because you should have seen. She told Nike, she said, we want 8% revenue off of every goddamn shoe sold with that Air Jordan likeness on it. That shit was unheard of at the time.
Facts. Marie said, I had the white and the purple LA Gears. No doubt. He said, I don't know who this is. I think this might be David King. But he said, shoes and hip hop, lightweight go hand in hand. Yeah, that's a fact, though. That's a fact. Because hip hop is fashion. You know what I'm saying? Or like Marie said, fashion is hip hop. No doubt. Sure. No doubt. All right, Brian, we need to go ahead and get into these reviews, fam. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's switch this over a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the settings over here. I also, matter of fact, I also got some more songs just sent to me in Gmail that I'm going to have to queue up for us. Also, Jerry Likens' son sent us some music. All right, so it's not going to count for Jerry Likens twice. You know what I'm saying? But he sent the song. His son also sent the song. So we looking forward to hearing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them real good. And shout out to everybody that sent us music, you know what I mean, this week. That boy Capone is back for another one.
Capone sent some more in?
Facts. Yes, he did.
Word.
James Brooks is back in the building. You know what I mean? So salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got that brother David King in the building. You know what I mean? Benevolent sent us 2 songs last week, and we only played one, so we're gonna rock with him again. Also, so and that boy Zuck sent me some music, fam. Zuck sent in.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna call it fire, even though I ain't heard it yet. But if you know Zuck, you already know what he coming with. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Of course, we got that boy Hassan in the building. You know what I'm saying? And then 2, KD just told me he sent me something. I still got to queue him up. So shout out to KD as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bust them in this, you know what I'm saying, in this order or whatever. Matter of fact, before we get started, I'm gonna put in the comments. I'll probably have to go to YouTube and do it as well. I'm gonna put the link in the comments. So if anybody out there, you want to come, you know what I'm saying, join us on the panel, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? But let me do that real quick before we get started. I'm gonna go ahead and send out the invites. All right. And I don't know why, but Facebook doesn't always post. Like if I put a comment in here, Facebook ain't reliable. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Sam, see where it sent it. Okay, it only sent it to YouTube. So I have to physically put it in on Facebook. So, but in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? No more delay. You know what I'm saying? Get Dion on here. He challenged me. Dude, I sent Dion the link and he has
where's Dion at?
Man, please. I couldn't tell you. He ain't been here in 3 weeks. This makes the 3rd week. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I sent him the link. He called me before when I was doing the PowerPoints. I couldn't answer my phone. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he click it in. He click it and come in. You know what I'm saying? But Jerry Likens, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be watching, regardless if he's on the panel or not. That brother's gonna be watching. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that dude. So let's go ahead and get the first track going. I think the first one we got is by that good brother Benevolent. It's called Low Life. All right, featuring Assam or something like that. But shout out to him. Let's go.
I love you, Bobby.
Hey, after they pray for that new life, I'm sure God, you know I'm in low life. No police curse for me, I'm alone now. No time to curse for me, I've grown now. I'll be calling God, man, every day. I wanna show my life, man, very straight. I truly experience God every pain. I can faith, once I follow you, I never fail. The things I'm following God is a devil tale. Living this life, man, is really devastating. Having 9 the best was hesitate me. Obeying this life, man, is really, really crazy. Hey, after they pray for that new life, I'm sure God, you know I'm in low life. Nobody's good for me, I'm alone now. No time is good for me, I've grown now. Hey, I tell you pray for that new life. I'm sure God, you know I'm in low life. Nobody's good for me, I'm alone now. No time is good for me, I've grown now.
Manje ngisanoki ngiyadwanja kwa Kesari ya Masha. Zinja ngisabe lutho ngizongena baraklava. Ngifuna intitisek ngizoshaya irobhari yaseWakanda. Sala maphakethe empty nibuyele kwisikanda. Leli dangabala mafavuka gqilaza intwana no wonderful amagroupi. Madoda siyawagqilaza manyahlulo auto-tune maseyibone sethaitha. Kanandini sangabuya swaphucelelo khatha.
Hey, I tell you pray for that new life. I'm sure God, you know I'm in low life. Nobody's good for me, I'm alone now. No time is great for me, I've grown now. Hey, I tell you pray for that new life. I'm sure God, you know I'm in low life. Nobody's good for me, I'm alone now. No time is great for me, I've grown now.
Whoa. All right, so
I love you, Bobby.
from my understanding, I'm thinking we played that one last week. We played that one, but anyway, shout out to that boy Benevolent Pursuit. All right, I need to adjust this real quick so it won't loop. But yeah, I think we did play that one last week. Jerry Brown, you remember that song?
Yeah, I do remember.
Okay, so we did play that one. So I wonder if I didn't play the other one. I don't know. I'll have to cue that one up, and then we're gonna be fair. We're gonna be fair just in case. You know what I'm saying? We played this one 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna check the other one. I'm gonna get it together. All right. So let's get it. That good brother David King is in the building. I gotta get David King in here because he said he sent me this song last week and I didn't play it. So we gotta get it, you know what I'm saying, and charge that to my head. Not my heart, fam. So let's get it. It's that boy David King. A song called Left.
Telling.
When we're in the dark, and we're all alone, oh darling, I can share my love with you. No one knows you when life gets hard.
Man.
For all I know, oh darling, I can bear my soul to you.
I try to move on. I feel like I can't. What do I do now? All I think about is you. Nobody to talk to. About to pull a two and get the spark, dude. I feeling like I done lost the best of me. Like ain't no part left in me. Like my whole motherfucking chest is so empty. I lost my soul, nowhere to go. What do I do? I got the tool, busting the dudes, acting a fool. I'm getting rude, losing my cool. I'm clutching my nine, busting on times. Don't give a fuck. I'm losing my mind. In the dark. All alone.
I can share my love with you. When life gets hard,
It's hard.
all I know,
All I know.
I can bear my soul to you.
Ever since you left, I ran out of breath. Don't know what to do next, so I'm gripping on the tech, stepping on their necks. They don't want the hex, acting like a demon. It's the king, me and my regime. Got these chicks wanting to sip on my creams, wanting to be on my team by any means. Get on your knees, bitch, go ahead, please. And if you don't, get the fuck off my stoop. Get the fuck out my crib. Ain't putting up nuts in your rib. You ain't getting dick. You ain't fucking with this. I'm sick, bitch, I'm nasty. I pull a fifth. Ain't get the blasting.
Dope track, fam. Dope track.
For sure.
Right.
Hey, you know, Dion was in here for a second. I don't know where he went.
He here. I just muted his mic. He turned his cam off. Well, I guess he muted himself. All right. So as soon as he come in, he can go ahead and give us his thoughts. You know what I mean? But Jerry, like I said, he stepped it up this week.
Well, I tell you one thing, man. I love the emotional aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he layered his goddamn vocals on that track. That shit was dope, and I know that's hard as fuck to do. Yeah, that track gets an 8 for me all day. I liked it.
8? You giving it? Jerry Brown starting off with an 8, everybody.
Nah, that's because I know a lot of work had to go into layering those vocals like that. That takes time, effort, and synchronization, all the above.
No doubt. I definitely know what you're talking about. I definitely feel you on that. I gotta real quick, because I didn't have my average set up, so on and so forth. Dion, what was your take on that? Dion, you in the building? I don't know if he's busy or whatever. That good brother Jerry Likens said, hitting him with that 8-piece. All right,
for sure.
Let me get myself together. Let me get a pause for the calls real quick. That brother Steve Page is in the building. Shout out to Steve.
That's P.
He said, "Yo, what up?" He said, confirming my reservation for 1. Okay, that's what's up.
SP the Ghost.
Yeah, no doubt. We was waiting on SP to show up. You know what I mean? Especially during Hops Topics, but he can go back and check that out. Yeah, let me get this together. Average calculator. Make sure my calculations be correct. All right. And I gotta record everybody's name. So anyway, so we got 2 8s, one by Jerry, one by Jerry Likens. That's fire. I'm all right. Yeah, no doubt. We got you, Jerry. That good brother, shout out to SP. Jamar Vickers is in the building.
Oh, my man.
In a minute. Good to see you. Good to see you. No doubt. Steve Page said, "What's popping?" He said, "My girl has had dance recital." No doubt. So, did you hear the track? We gotta get all of these numbers tabulated. We need at least 5. We need at least 5 votes. You know what I mean? Good brother David King. Matter of fact, he did his thing. Dave King did his thing this week. Dion, you in the building, fam? We can hear you. Hey, yo, Dion, you there?
He was in here for a minute when the song was playing. I seen him pop in.
Yeah, no doubt. Get his feedback. It seemed like he adjusting some stuff. All right. Steve Page said he didn't get to hear it. You know what I mean? No doubt. He said, "What up, Vickers? Good to see Vickers." We're gonna go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Since we're gonna do what we haven't done before. We're gonna play it again. We're gonna play that bad one. You know what I mean? Let's get it. This is Left by David King. And matter of fact, David King has another song. I'm gonna see how the rest of the show goes. I don't know if I'm gonna play his second one until next week or how we're gonna actually do it. That good brother Jamar Vickers says, I too can acknowledge the work put into that joint, respect the emotion, the honesty, and the rhyme, but I'm leaving it out my rotation. All right, well, give it a 1 through 10. Jamar, give it a 1 through 10. I'm putting everybody's numbers to work this week. You know what I mean? Putting everybody's numbers to work. So that's not a bad review at all. You know what I'm saying? It's fire. Oh yeah, I ain't even give it mine. I'm going with a 7.5. Give it a 7.5. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a bad what you call it. We're gonna let the good brother Dion get focused in it. Vickers said 6. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad at all. All right. And what else? We got we still need Dion's, you know what I'm saying? Dion's take. Dion, where you at? You here? All right. Well, let's go ahead and let SP get it in. We're just gonna play it one more time for SP. And then that'll give me some time to do some more stuff in the back.
Telling.
When we're in the dark,
and
we're all alone, oh darling, I can share my love with you. No one here when life gets hard,
man.
I can bear my soul to you.
I try to move on. I feel like I can't. What do I do now? All I think about is you. Nobody to talk to. About to pull a tool and get the spark, dude. I feeling like I done lost the best of me. Like ain't no part left in me. Like my whole motherfucking chest is so empty. I lost my soul, nowhere to go. What do I do? I got the tool, busting the dudes, acting a fool. I'm getting rude, losing my cool. I'm clutching my 9, busting all times. Don't give a fuck. I'm losing my mind. In the dark. All alone.
I can share my love with you. When life gets hard,
It's hard.
all I know, I can bear my soul to
Ever since you left, I ran out of breath. Don't know what to do next, so I'm gripping on the tech. Stepping on their necks. They don't want the hex. Acting like a demon. It's the king, me and my regime. Got these chicks wanting to sip on my creams, wanting to be on my team by any means. Get on your knees. Bitch, go ahead, please. And if you don't, get the fuck off my stoop. Get the fuck out my crib. Ain't putting up what's in your rib. You ain't getting dick. You ain't fucking with this. I'm sick, bitch, I'm nasty. I pull a fifth and get the blast. In the dark. Oh, darling.
I can share my love with you. When life gets hard, all I know, when we're in the dark,
In the dark.
we're all alone, oh darling. I can share my love with you. When life gets hard, all I know,
All right, so you know what I'm saying?
Where
What's
you
your,
at?
thoughts? What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on it? Not your
SP. I know SP.
SP gave that a 7. You know what I mean? 7 and a biscuit. All right, 7 and a biscuit. He gets that 7. He gets that 7.5. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and tabulate that. We're gonna move into the next song. Who we got? Who we got next? We got that boy. Yeah, we're gonna skip over your second song, David King. You know what I mean? We'll revisit it either. Well, we're gonna discuss. We're gonna discuss. We might play it today, or if not, at least we'll play it next week. But now we got Neverland. Okay, this is Jay Lycan's son. You know what I mean? He goes by the name Sad Boy Day. So salute to Sad Boy Day. You know what I mean, for shooting in some music. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. See what it do. All right, let it fly. Let's let it fly.
Jump up in Neverland, we be geeking off the sand. Get so high, I might not land. Yeah, I don't need no new friends. I ain't never give a damn. Just woke up in Neverland. Shoot at you and shoot your mans. Fuck his bitch and fuck her friends. Just to do it all again. Just woke up in the land of darkness. Sad Boy Day was born. Heartless. Out of space booming, I'm cool with Martians. Look them in the eyes, they lightweight. Harmless. Smile on your face and then break a promise. Hate being home cause my house is haunted. Skeletons and monsters are in my closet. Searching for my mind, I lightweight lost it. Gotta keep the walk in the refrigerator. After I nut, I'ma see you later. She sucking my dick, I ain't gotta pay her. Shoot him in the chest in the defibrillator. I've been so high, feeling so low. Going solo in the dojo. I feel so good, you feel oh. Leave him choking on the gun smoke. Off that Adderall and good dough. Got me blown out like I'm 6'4". Does it make my ass a sicko that I'm in love with these sick hoes? And my shots going in like free throws. Dunking on these bitches got me feeling like I'm D-Rose. Beating up a motherfucker feeling like I'm Debo. Baby, this is Neverland, home of the sickos. Just woke up in Neverland. Get so high, we never land. Fuck his bitch, then fuck her friends. Wake up, do it all again. Just woke up in Neverland. Shoot at you and shoot your mans. Fuck his bitch and fuck her friends. Just to do it all again. Just to do it all again. Sad Boy made him shit his pants. Hit him in the head with a frying pan. Lately I've been off them Zans. Wayside, that's my fucking bro. Fuck with him, it's up for show. Fuck with him, I fuck your hoe. Going to the top like ready, set, go. Demons on my line, they be toying with my life. I ain't really tryna fight, so I'm about to pull a knife. Sandy in my left and a doobie in my right. Got a baddie on my left, my brody on my right. Walking through the night, look like Zayn with a scythe. I've been doing hella white like a white hoe, but it don't count like I fuck her with my eyes closed. Sad Boy Day is a sad boy psycho, ayy. Just woke up in Neverland. Get so high, we never land. Fuck his bitch, then fuck her friends. Wake up, do it all again. Just woke up in Neverland. Shoot at you and shoot your mans. Fuck his bitch and fuck her friends. Just to do it all again. Just to do it one more time. Saying blowing up my line. Saying everything gonna be just fine. Friends ain't shit but a waste of time. He ain't shit but a waste of space. My perks in church, I'm out of place. Get the fuck up out my face. Send his ass to heaven gate. Sad Boy Day is a bad guy. Stupid little bitch, get your facts right. Marijuana got me stiff like a dead body. Got it on my own, fuck everybody. On my own, on my own, on my own. Bitch, I got it on my own. Just woke up in Neverland. Get so high, we never land. Fuck his bitch, then fuck her friends. Wake up, do it all again. Just woke up in Neverland. Shoot at you and shoot your mans. Fuck his bitch and fuck her friends. Just to do it all again.
That's that boy. That's that guy. Sad Boy Day in the building. All right, all right. Hey, that good brother Jamar Vickers hitting with a 4-piece. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You know what I mean? Gotta be fair. Gotta be honest.
All right. Hey, that
I
good
can hear
brother,
myself in somebody's mic. I don't know who that
Jamar
is.
Vickers hitting with a 4-piece. You know what I'm saying?
That's you, Dion. That's you. So you gotta turn us. You gotta turn us down in your background.
All right. Hey.
All right. Jerry Likens, you know what I mean? He said, okay, little Jerry. All right, that's what's up. D Page said, I'm gonna hit this with the 7 and a biscuit. All right. But today's youth will probably be all over this joint. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. I don't know who this is. You know what I'm saying? He gave it a 10 with the hand clap. He gave that a 10 with the hand claps. All right. And then KD, me and KD's working in the background trying to get his music to us. So, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? Jerry Brown, give me your take on that one, family. What you thinking? What you thinking?
I mean, I think I'm gonna give it
Background trying to get his music.
I'm gonna give that joint a fair 7, B. A fair 7. No, and I'm gonna give it a fair 7. I mean, there were, you know how I feel about auto tune, but it's sometimes it gets hard trying to rate this generation's music because it's just different from what we're used to. But I give that a fair 7. I felt some of his energy in that track. It's clearly it's a vibe type joint. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that a fair 7 all day.
All right. I'm with the 7. I'm with you with the 7. I'm with you with the 7. I'll say a 7. I'll say a 7 this week. No, actually, I'm gonna go 6 in the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be 6 in the biscuit with this one. You know what I mean? I'm not totally in tune with the new generation. You know what I'm saying? I love the beat. The beat was fire. The beat is probably 10 for me. The song, to be honest, though, I like the fact that you rode that beat. You know what I mean?
He definitely rode it. Especially that last verse. That last verse rode the shit out of it.
Yeah, I definitely like how he rode that. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. I'm not trying to be funny, but that is. I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be a little bit more believable in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you though. I'm rocking with
Where you go, Ken? I can't hear you.
Definitely rocking with you. That must have been on your end, fam, because everything is good. I didn't go nowhere. All right, Jerry Likens gonna give you an 8. We already know that's Big Pop. That's Big Papa. Big Papa gonna give you an 8. You know what I'm saying? So you good. You good. All right. Let me see. That good brother. What Jamar Vickers said. So I'm with you on that thought process as its era compared to 2 different worlds. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So that being the case, hold on, bro. That being the case, Jamar, are you staying with the 4 or what you giving him? You know what I'm saying? And Steve Page, I need a number from you too. I need a number from you. Steve Page said, yeah, I can't judge based off what I came up on. No doubt. That's a fact. That's a fact. I need to see who these Facebook users are because I can catch multiple votes if I don't know who these people are. So somebody, you got to share your likeness with Facebook or it's gonna come up Facebook user. Right. Oh yeah, okay. He said he's staying with the 4. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Make sure I put that down.
You know what's interesting? I was at work the other day, earlier last week.
Okay.
And I was talking about, the last particular show and how challenging it is to like really judge this generation's version of hip hop. And anyways, there was this girl named Erin. She's an engineer. She's across the hall from me. She must have overheard me talking about this. And she came up to me later in the week and she was like, well, yeah, I overheard you talking about that. And I think Erin's like 24, 25, something like that. And she recommended Lil Yachty to me. And I said, well, yeah, I'm familiar with Lil Yachty. And it's some new album he's got out. And I promised her, I said, I'll attempt to give that a listen to. And I actually did. I was coming from the gym the other day, and I knew I was just going to speed through some of those tracks. I couldn't listen to them in entirety. And I don't know, man. We've gotten to the point where, like, I accept the 90s are never coming back. It'll never be that way again. So you just accept that certain shit ain't for you, right?
It's coming back. It's coming back.
It's not coming back, man.
It's just gonna get rebranded. It's gonna get called something else, something trendy, but it's definitely coming back. I definitely believe it's coming back. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna pause on it. We ain't gonna pause on it. That good brother, On Point Productions is in the building. Shout out to On Point Productions. You don't know. He said he agreed with the 7. He said I liked the hook. Never liked auto-tune, but delivery was catchy. Fire. Okay. I agree with that. I'm with you on that. I'm gonna tabulate that one. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Dion? He ain't give his score.
Here, man, a few words. You back in the building? He has to fix his background noise. No, we can still hear the podcast going on in his background.
Where's Dion? He ain't give his score.
Dion, we can still hear your background.
Yeah. I'm in the building. I'm definitely in the building.
Turn your radio down in the background.
I don't have no podcast running, my guy.
For some reason, it's feeding back. For some reason, it's feeding back. I don't have a
podcast running, bro. But
all right,
me, I'm a strong 7 with it, man.
You're a 7 on it?
I'm a strong 7. It might not reach you. Can y'all hear me? You good?
Yes, sir. I recorded it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you good.
Yo.
You good. You good. You can't hear us.
I can hear you.
Yeah. See, he need headphones. Dion, grab you some headphones, fam. That's your only issue right there.
Is that the problem?
Yeah, that's why we hear us and his mic. You know what I'm saying? We hear us through his mic because he needs some headphones. All right. No doubt. We're gonna keep moving. I think we moving slow right now. Jamar Vicken said some other tracks. Oh, we got you. All right. Laugh my butt off at that recommendation. You crazy as heck. All right. That's what's up. What up, On Point? You know what I mean? Glad you're in the building, fam. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the next track real quick. We're gonna jump into the next track while my good brother on the other end, you know what I'm saying, fixes that. We're gonna go ahead and jump into that boy Hop the Strength. Hop the Strength is coming with a song called Slavery State of Mind. So we're gonna give this one a listen and let it fly, baby.
Yes. Slavery State of Mind. Yeah. Parents taught him to believe in a higher power. He's a man now that looks down on the minds of doubters. He calls them heinous, faithless, Satanists, mindless cowards. He's in his mid-20s, a youth counselor, Sunday school teacher, hoping one day he can move up to preacher, inspiring him. The father seemed so righteous to him, had no idea that they would fight within, doing more than just liking the kids. Came to the light like he did, faced too much evidence, no fighting the bid. The congregation's now distraught and crushed, his heart is rough, and God and trust. His role models behind bars for lust. Time passed and his heart he forgave him. In front his days been waiting, anointed preacher of his congregation. What he saw behind the scenes, he kept behind closed doors, for fear of giving up his lifetime goals. Allowed molestation, slavery state of mind, and God incite his soul. Slavery state of mind, yeah. Becoming submissive to the will of another's feelings persuades them thought. Narrow-minded, or predisposed to a better judgment. Thoughts or expressed which offend against standards of correctness. A dark, empty, fruitless, uncivilized mind in pursuit of self-righteousness. She never had to work a day in her life. Dues was paying her right. Trying anything to make it a wife. Looks got her everything she ever wanted. House, cars, right now only recalls what happens directly after it. Plagued by nightmares of all the loss of life. Repeatedly traumatized, making it hard to fight. Flashes water in her face to shake it off. Looks in the mirror and sees images of victims with their faces taken off. Victim of her own superficial way of crime. Her outer beauty stayed intact, the crash would break her mind. Now sugar daddies wouldn't dare take the time to bear her slavery state of mind. Now sugar daddies wouldn't dare take the time to bear her slavery state of mind. Slavery state of mind is a weakening of the cerebral system, disabling the intellectual balance, causing a lack of inner harmony, a prepossession to feel better thinking, a lack of precious, valuable self-esteem, a lack of quality or state of being, accommodate anti-beauty, causing dementia, lunacy, and insanity. He was born on the plantation, his mother was raped by the slave master, the birth of baby bastard, father disowned him, to cover the sex scandal he drove him to the next county on the auction block and sold him, where they were separated, all badness, tripe to see this mother crying, screaming, grabbing for life that she gave birth to. That's when this middle-aged white woman made her move, said I'm glad that he's light, in her own mind, thinking she could pass him for white. She couldn't have kids and tried more than half of her life, treated him like her own, fed and clothed him, had him to read. Then when he asked about the slaves, that's what she planted the seeds and said, because you have fairer skin, the darker ones you're better than. And that's why Master didn't care for them. He got grown, having a clue he was mulatto, shaking hands, rubbing shoulders with the white townsfolk. He speculated cause his complexion was slightly odd, though successful, specializing in slave trade. He got dough, even had his own group of slaves he kept outdoors. Slavery state of mind, he kept the light ones in his household. Slavery state of mind is mental bondage, the state of subjection to a master's biased point of view, an inferior way of thinking, mental self-prejudice, an inhuman frame of mind, stemming from a failure of proper intellect or upbringing, brainwash, a slavery state of mind.
All right, Hop. I'm feeling that. I'm definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling that. Slavery State of Mind by Hop the Strength, though. Hey, come on, fellas. What y'all, how y'all feeling about it? That boy Jay Likens said Hop always speaking that knowledge and dope storytelling. 8.5. 8.5. Brother Jay Likens. You know what I mean? Smooth. Shout out to that was definitely the wrong button. That was definitely the wrong button. But shout out to that boy Curtis Banks in the building.
Young Curtis.
Yo, we've been waiting on you, family. We've been waiting on you. That boy, all right, let me see. Let me try to get everybody's numbers. Jamar Vickers says 7. I just need the voice to come through more. And it may be at 8.5. That joint is crazy for real. Facts. And that's my only problem with it. You know what I'm saying, is the vocals need to come through that beat a little bit more. That beat is fire though. That beat is
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So let me make sure I get back on task and write these numbers down. All right. No, before I do that, make sure I calculate the last person. All right. Hold on. Let me make sure everything is everything. In the meantime, in between time, tell me what your thoughts is on that, Brown.
Man, you know how I feel about my man Hop. I mean that shit, the message, the storytelling, the beat.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I mean, shit. I'm right with Jerry Likens. I'm with 8.5 on that joint, son.
8.5 on that joint. That's just really good. Let me. All right, now that I got that together, let me go ahead and put everybody's numbers together. 8.5.
That's where the point, where that's when like the generational biases come in, man. And But
No doubt.
yeah. And that I mean that's an 8.5 all day. Probably could have been a 9.
No doubt. No doubt. I gotta get Jamar Vickers 7 in there. Gotta get him his 7. You know what I mean? Who else would we have? Jerry Likens gave that bad boy a 8.5. All right, so I got you in, Jerry's in. And who else we got? He said, yo, Jamar said, yo, to everyone on the panel, I want to ask, what is your scale based up? All right. So I'm rating it as if you all may play a J. Cole-esque unsigned hype. All right, well, go ahead and answer that question for him, Brown. Because that's
what was the question? What's the question again?
He says, what is the scale based on, basically? What is the scale? What scale are we using to get it?
Well, see, and Jamar, that's what this is what makes it difficult, because you have these generational gaps, right? And I don't know, man. It's like I'm naturally gonna gravitate to that joint that Hop just played, because that's the hip hop that I'm accustomed to. So
I get it.
When we get a younger generational song play, I really don't have any basis. I mean, when I hear auto tune and shit, I kind of tune out, because I don't know what I'm listening for. Am I listening for a message? Is there that's what makes it so difficult. So there's always going to be a bias to it.
No, ain't no mystery. There's gonna be a bias to it. But
this is why I don't feel comfortable. This is why I don't feel comfortable doing this, Ken. I'm just telling you why I don't feel comfortable doing this.
We get it though, but people are sending their music in because they're comfortable with you doing it for them. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to be comfortable. You know what I mean? In the sense like you're trying to hurt somebody's feelings. These people are sending our music because they're comfortable with Jerry Brown rating their music. All right. So shout out to everybody not scared to send their music.
So I guess the best way to answer Jamar's question is my scale is based off the ability to rap, the beat, and production. Those are the 3 things I'm looking for.
Okay.
The ability to rap, as I know the ability to rap, and production, and the beat.
Facts. And I mean, to be honest, there's another show. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna shout them out. They won't shout us out, but shout out to Archive Nation. Shout out to Archive Nation. But what I understand about that podcast and their reviews, they are producers first. You know what I'm saying? Over here, we are lyricists first. We're rappers first. So one of the things that we're going to cue in on is bars. You know what I mean? How you riding the beat, is what you saying making sense? Is it connected? Is it connecting? Is it believable? You know what I mean? It is what it is. And in most cases, a lot of the music we get, you know what I'm saying, we decide based on whether we ride with that. You know what I'm saying? Well, we put that in and ride around to it. A lot of it we do, you know what I mean? A lot of it we will, but it just depends. It just depends. All right. That boy Steve Pace says, why I gotta go to school when Hop teaching 8-piece with a hot ass grease fire.
For sure.
No doubt. Let me put that 8-piece in there. Where did Dion go? Hopefully he probably went to Walmart to get him some headphones or something, because we need that good brother. No doubt. David King said, "Hop for president." Hop for president. Fire. He got my vote. He definitely got my vote. All right. Facebook user, he says 8. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look and see who that is before. I think that's David King, though, if I'm not mistaken. But I thought David King's stuff started coming through already. Well, maybe not. David King, just go in the descriptions and click on share your likeness with StreamYard, and that should fix everything. All right, so until I find out who that is, I'm gonna hold that one. On Point Productions in the building. He said that beat crazy, remind me of Jazzmatazz. He giving that an 8. That's fire. All right. Gotta separate them with the commas. You know what I mean? What up? Oh yeah, he talking Steve Page and Curtis Banks talking. You know what I'm saying? He said, "What it do, Curtis Banks?
What up, young Curtis? Young Curtis.
Matter of fact, CB, give us a ranking. What you think of that? Yep, and Steve Page, you're right. The vocals was low. The vocals was low. You know what I mean? That's why for me, I'm gonna give it a slow 7. I already know Hop got a whole, you know what I mean? He could take advantage of that. He could take advantage of a beat like that. That's right up his alley. We familiar with Hop. We know how he get down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him a 7, and it's not his fault though. You know what I mean? It's the engineer. Whoever the engineer was, they could have did him a little bit better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a 7. And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next track. I'm gonna tabulate everything in the background as the next song play. Who we got next? We got that boy James Brooks in the building. You know what I mean? James Brooks is coming at you. He's a former $50 winner. You know what I'm saying? He got a track called Ocean Flow. So we're going to go ahead and let that bad boy fly. We're going to let it fly.
Me on the beat, me on the beat. Get ready. Hey, all my ops on social like Instagram. When I see him out in public, it's different. Where the energy at, it feel different. It's like a G got took out of Michigan. It's missing in. Oh, goddamn, not this again. Hanging around like a question mark got me questioning and second guessing. Is this something I should take threatening? They say what don't kill, you only strengthening. Okay, then the rats gon' rat, snakes gon' hiss. Word to Lil Wayne for giving us the script. I'm king of the jungle, not no lion, bitch. Lions walk around all day on that lion shit. I'm sitting over here, I'm not lying much. Stacking up the racks, I'm not buying much. Waiting to get the property out of touch. You switched up on me, I'm proud of you, bruh. Only you change sides, now you down on your luck. All that looking up gotta be getting tough. I'm starting to see people worry about can they out rap me, but that's one avenue that you snack. Can you out bag me? It is what it is. That's not me bragging. I got one foot on the neck, the other I'm using for traction. I couldn't have it even if I wanted it to happen. Always been good at the math, but I lack with the fractions. But ain't no get back, it's only subtractions. That's the purpose. Press this button, you fall in line like Tetris. Why you being extra when you know what we do with the extras? The stick came when it's in the bag that catches. The shells when they exit. I'm never reckless, my life is precious. I'ma live. It's a curse in the give. I really be putting it in the wind. Hope you catch it in the whiff. Sniff, sniff, yeah, I smell like him. Told my ex we can't work out to find a new gym. She said how she supposed to stay afloat. I said get swim. No, for real, I need you to give me 101 single bill. Cause that's how I always kept it with you for real. Somehow I end up being an enemy still. They just stay up in their fields for real. Was better off by every thought. Be the unthinkable. I do what you do when your thoughts invisible. You can tell I ain't no hoe like I'm wife material. Only L's ever got was from the license bureau. If I'm in it, you know it's good like I'm Rob De Niro. Been save my city but never claim to be hero. Amongst these villains, all these lives you spending gotta be getting expensive. I got the money on me but I ain't buying them tickets. I know what do switch sides so much he should work for Six Flags. He got Papa not having what he be claiming he having. At least not on them shitting on y'all flows, I ain't housebroken. Every time I drop, you in the house smoking. That boy stressing you out, he ain't playing the joking. Can't figure out why he comes so hard when nobody provoked him. You already lost if you look at me as the competition. I stay wrecking the system, I'm a walking collision. We both on a journey, I just got a shorter distance. The last thing you put out was Lomir, you should get a new pensman. We both make music, I'm just more consistent. Been doing my job so long, should get an assistant. And a little recognition, people are put in position. Yeah, I know that's high hopes, but I never thought I'd make it out Ohio. Words fuck you till you make it be the motto. Odds of making out as bad as the lotto. Now I'm sitting by the water watching the ocean flow. Yeah.
All right, fire. I like them joints right there, B. I like them. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right. What's your thoughts on that?
I liked it. It had like a West Coast vibe to it. I get that joint a 7.
You giving it a 7?
A fair 7.
Giving it a fair 7. All right, that's what's fire then. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this is. I'm thinking it's David King. He said, we need you, Jerry Brown, even if you don't like R&B. Steve Page said, yo, did y'all play the Legends joint yet? If not, can I get a plate real quick? Hey, that's that. You know what? I dropped the ball, Steve Page. I did. I dropped the ball. I was so excited to hear everybody's music. I did not think to put ours up. So I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna make it up next week. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time this week. We got half an hour left in the show. So appreciate you. That boy Curtis Banks said, I came in on the joint halfway through, so I want to be fair to the artist. From what I heard, it was dope. All right, well, that's you know what I'm saying. All right, you and that brother can talk in the background. I shared the link if y'all want to come in. You know what I mean? We got a half an hour left.
Jamar gave him the 5 3/4. That's cool.
It tabulates. You know what I mean? Like my mom used to say to them, you better give me them pennies. They can spin. You feel me? All right. Oh, I need to go back. Jerry, what did you get at?
Oh, I gave that a fair 7.
Okay. For some reason, my computer froze up. Oh, no, it didn't. You gave it a 7. All right. Who else did it? Okay, we're going to give it that 5.75. Right? We're going to be fair with that. All right. What else? Who else we got? Curtis Banks gave that a 7 piece. That looks really good. Who is this? Jerry Likens gave it a 7.5. Yeah, I mean, I heard my man spitting some fire. I heard him spitting some bars to a nice beat. You know what I mean? So it's an 8.5 for me. It's definitely an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? On Point Productions gave it a 7. No doubt. That boy Steve Page in the building gave it a 7 and a biscuit. 7 and a biscuit. All right. And then Facebook user. I'm thinking this is David. You know what I mean? David King in the building. He gave it a 7 piece. And I just got to look at my phone to confirm, but I'm pretty sure it's my guy. So we're going to go ahead and tabulate that. Jamar asked another question, I think. No, he says that's why no one really ever heard my voice on FSQ projects. Oh, okay. I guess I don't know if you and Steve Page talking back and forth to each other, but it is what it is. So next we got that boy Zuck in the building. Zuck got a song. I don't know if he gave me a name to it. You know what I mean? It just says record template UPNO. You know what I mean? So shout out to UPNO. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And shout out to that boy Zuck, you know what I mean, for sending in some music for us. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and check that out. You know what I mean? And we'll get everything tabulated in the background. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and let that bad boy fly. Let's let it fly.
It's high speed.
It's that sinister.
Real life. Bro. No lies.
Tell me what's the protocol to the propaganda. And if you thirsty for attention, got the proper camera, shit done changed. These boys fruity like some Tropicana. And never mind the cancel culture, they don't really matter. And if they did, it's other topics they could probably shatter. Like cops killing these niggas and niggas kill each other. I see you blind to the times we in the pot together. Most of us came from the bottom, we was taught some lessons.
You know, I came from a strong background. My grandparents set a solid foundation. My mama held me down through so many trials and tribulations. I could never thank her enough.
Like how to recognize the fake snakes and bless the real ones. Gaslighting at an all-time high. As long as you make it sound good, you could truly lie. I hope I don't believe it and fall victim to your social media. And watch your fam, they'll do you dirty like the streets. I get dough and break bread like a slice of pizza. Niggas lame, they really hate and claim it's nice to meet you. They stand close to hide the approach when they trying to sneak you.
We all have fake friends. Some so close you can't help but smell the envy and hatred. Niggas always want what you got, but they don't put the work in like you do. They cut corners. Be careful who you allow in your house. I'm big on energy. Like my granddaddy said, some people just gonna hate you, how other people love you. And that's real facts. Damn, why the hatred from your own blood? You tried to turn me against my mama, what you on, cuz? My first child got your name, call my phone, cuz. Mama 80, what we gon' do when she gone, cuz? You adding stress, you ain't helping her, you wrong, cuz. And I'm the one that's always picking up the phone, cuz. I put bands in her pocket, how I'm wrong, cuz. I made 6th Street a palace, how I'm wrong, cuz. Shit, the crazy part, I named my firstborn after you. I remember like it was yesterday. It was storming like crazy. He was driving us to the hospital. Damn, when did shit change?
I'm tired of letting shit slide. I'ma ride whoever. I put the fence around the garden. We outside together. And all you do is call and ask for shit. It kinda figures. Your voice ain't motivated, cuz speech condescending. It's like you hate your own kind with a toxic mission. We came from the same nothing without a pot to piss in. We always did clash. Guess I kinda missed it. And if you run across my cousin, tell I kinda missed it.
Yo, I agree. I agree with you 100%. Curtis Banks, you know what I mean? That was great fire. That was for real fire. You know what I mean? Steve Pace said, yo, good message, yo, 8-piece with grease. You know what I mean? Jamar Vickers gave that bad boy a 6. You know what I'm saying? I like Jamar Vickers, you know what I'm saying, approach. He's kind of reminded me of Nip a little bit. You know what I mean?
Them brothers don't fuck around, big. They don't fuck. They have a very.
They don't play. They
don't play.
No games, son. They don't play no games. Well, I'm getting excited. I'm getting a little excited. I need to record numbers, so I'm gonna be a little slow for 5 seconds. But yeah, that was fire though. That was fire. I need to stop hitting that sound effect, but that bad boy, that bad boy was fire. Steve Page gave that bad boy an 8-piece. You know what I mean? And true story, no rumor. My man was like, he got to tell him the truth about the hate. You know what I mean? They come from places where, you know what I'm saying, you least expect it, especially your brother. And, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers hate to see a little bit of success. You know, I don't even, ooh, man. The whole time he was spitting, I'm sitting up there yelling, facts. Facts. He told the truth, though. He told the truth. Let me get these numbers together. Vickers gave it a 6-piece, right? Yep. Jamal gave it a 6-piece. All right. Who else we got? Curtis Banks. Yo, David King in the building. Finally got his shit together. You know what I mean? All right. Now we know who you is. All right, cool. But David King's stupid fire. Facts. I agree with you. Curtis Banks gave that a 9. No doubt. David King gave it an 8-piece. You know. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's my man's. No doubt. On Point Production said that's fire with the 8 and the biscuit. He gave it an 8 and a really good. All right. I think I'm going overboard with the sound effect. Jerry Likens gave it a 8-piece. He says a lot of facts on that joint. Dude, I agree with you. I know. I'm sorry. It just makes me want to hit the button. He told the truth. A lot of truth in that. He gave a lot of truth in that. So I'm going to go ahead and record Jerry Likens. You know what I'm saying? His opinions on there. Curtis Banks said a lot of real talk in that joint. Man, we need more of that. We need more of that. We need more of that. You know what I'm saying? David King said, "Oh, he switched to YouTube." Duh, I'm being slow. My bad. No. This is the sound effect we need for that one. As if I couldn't see you switch to YouTube. All right. Steve Page on point with it. All right, so let's get it. Jerry, I gotta get that bad boy. I'm gonna get that bad boy 8.5, 8 in the biscuit, fam. I'm gonna give it an 8 in the biscuit. What are you giving that?
I'm gonna give it because of the realness of it. I'm gonna get that joint a strong 9, son. You know, one of my many regrets is that I didn't get the link up with Zuck more in terms of doing music. So yeah, man, and the passion that he rapped that with, and the fact that you could feel it,
no doubt.
That brother gets a 9 from me.
No doubt. Fire. Jerry Likens said, "Can't give yourself the drum button for going overboard on the applause." Let's where the drums at. Where the drum button? Ridiculous. Oh, I'm an idiot for that. He says the same as the joint. You know what I'm saying? What are you referring to, Jamar? Are you talking about Jerry Brown's comment? I don't know.
No, my comment was I never really got to link up with Zuck
no doubt
musically, and I would have liked to do that.
No doubt. I got lucky. You know what I'm saying? I did a song with Zuck and Big Biz. Me, Zuck, and Big Biz. Dumb niggas killed it. And Kim Rife came in on the third verse, you know what I mean, and mopped the floor. You know what I'm saying? You know how he do. Nah, I wish Ryan James still had that song though. You know what I'm saying? That's back when I was representing them battle cats real tough. Like, I'm a battle cat, son. I'm hurdling the murder men. Before they get a word again, they pumping your chest. Oh man. I hope Ryan James got this. Hey, let me go ahead and calculate his score. You know what I mean? We're going to go ahead and get into the next joint, see who we got. You know what I mean? All right. Oh, we got that boy Nayon in the building. And you know, Nayon talk big stuff. He talk real big. You feel me? He talk big stuff. So he got a song called Pookie Ass Nigga. You know what I mean? Somebody done pissed the brother off, so we're going to find out. We're going to find out what happened. You know what I'm saying? On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, somebody done pissed Nayon the fuck off. Nah, I'm playing with you. Let's get it.
To you niggas live from W, mind your motherfucking business. This going out to you skinny jean wearing motherfuckers. It's gonna be a long, hot motherfucking summer for you niggas. So I hope y'all stocked up on your motherfucking Maxingale, cause I know a lot of you motherfucking niggas out here with that motherfucking yeast infection jumping off in this motherfucker. You understand me? So nigga, get that shit together.
Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super goofy ass nigga. Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super goofy ass nigga. Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super goofy ass nigga. Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super goofy ass nigga.
Doctor said I had a nervous condition, cause I play with plenty ammunition. Foot on the gas, keys in the ignition. I stays on the move, dug in them snitches. On the table, dog food selection. Play them phones, them people will get you. On the block, they snapping pictures. And if it's hot, stay out the kitchen. Never try to floss, stack your riches. It's gonna cost, attract them wrong bitches. I keep choppers for them pussies in the trenches. 40s on my side, forgot to mention. Shots was pop off and leave that head senseless. Jamal Crawford off the bench, Carmen is 6-man. A shorty like Reggie Jackson from the Pistons. Either way, you be sleeping with the fishes.
Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super goofy ass nigga. Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super goofy ass nigga. Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super goofy ass nigga. Hey nigga, you's a pookie ass nigga, eating
dollars choke. I ain't talking about Pillsbury when I'm making dough. If the money's slow, I'm kicking in your dough. Up the 44, put a tag on a nigga toe. I ain't got no problem putting this dick in the hole. I only fuck with friends, I eliminate my foes. Ain't no gangster shit to this shit, I've been chose. Some of you niggas be sneaking into Menjo's, but Draco D will pop a nigga like a pimple. I break a nigga like a number 2 pistol. Once the slug enter your dimple, knock the chunks out your flesh, also your dentals. Bullets enter his cheeks, came out his temple. Doctor said, you can blame it on my mental. Ski masked up, skirt off in a rental. I got to feed my family, nigga, plain and simple.
Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga. Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga. Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga. Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga.
Huh, spitting loogies on you niggas, getting Gucci from you bitches, got these clips for you snitches. A size 11 for your britches. Leave you fags in them bitches. Got your parents out here wishing you were home doing dishes. Late night news showed you twisted. Half a clip to your biscuit. Got your dome fully lifted. I ain't playing with you bitches. My pursuit is getting riches. Back paid for you bitches, cause my pocket's looking wicked. Capone, I'm the plug, here's the ticket. What you need, it don't matter, motherfucker, I can get it. Perks, weed, coke, surf, I can get it. It don't matter, I can get it. Man, these niggas out here bullshitting.
Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga. Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga. Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga. Hey nigga, you some booty ass nigga, eating booty ass nigga, super booty ass nigga.
Yeah, this is W Mind Your Motherfucking Business Radio, coming to you live from the motherfucking South Side. You heard me? Yeah, this go out to you motherfucking dick in the booty ass niggas. You heard me? Yeah, nigga, I know you motherfuckers tired of taking that Valtrex shit, nigga, but your bitch ass shit is strapped up in the motherfucking begin. But like my man said on that motherfucking cut, he the motherfucking plug, and the plug do what the plug does, nigga. You understand me? Enough bread, nigga, to wipe your whole motherfucking existence out of motherfucking memory, nigga. Better get yourself together, nigga. You old pookie ass nigga. Dick in the booty ass nigga. Nigga.
Hey, yo. Hey.
What I tell you, son? What I tell you, fam? He was coming. Somebody pissed that brother off. I know hey, listen.
And I'm just gonna tell you, that brother gets a strong 8.5 for me. Yeah, he gets a strong 8.5 for me.
All right, that's fire. That's fire. Goddamn, that's all of a sudden. Yo, everybody, I think his song gets the most comments and the most reactions. Like, oh man, like Zuck's song was super fire. Neon's song has a little bit more pull to it, you know what I mean? And usually that's what happens. Ignorance always trumps knowledge, you know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. That's why hip hop goes in the direction it goes. But yo, hats off to Neon though. He did his thing.
The thing of it is like we know what era of music he grew up in, and the fact that he's still doing that well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to take your hats off to that, son.
No doubt.
The fact that he's still doing that era that fucking well, and whoever engineered that, and the producer was.
Facts.
That's a big part of it. Whoever the fuck engineered that and put that shit together.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to him. That's the same thing Jamar Vickers said. He said all the technical acoustics is on point. It makes that joint a 6, and 6 is high. You know what I'm saying, on that brother's list.
That's why we need brothers like Jamar and Nip on here, man, because they They keep everything at a level playing field, right? They just keep it at a level playing field.
No doubt. That brother On Point Productions gave that a 9. He says this takes me back to when the West Coast took over.
That takes you back to goddamn SIBO. That's what it takes you to.
No doubt. No doubt. That hook though, that hook was crazy, son.
Yes, it was.
That hook was crazy. Okay, so Jamar changed this vote to a 6.5. He put a biscuit on there. He put a we can adjust that. We can adjust that real quick. You know what I mean? We can adjust that real quick. All right, so you know what I'm saying? Who else we got? This nigga said eating booty ass ninja. No, I'm saying you said you a goofy ass nigga. That's just crazy. Imagine a nigga thinking he tough as bricks, right? and a nigga like the big homie roll up like you a goofy ass nigga eating booty ass nigga. I'm like, yo, he said you a dick in the booty ass nigga. Come on, man. God damn, man. Let it get alone. Hey, fight back, young man. Whoever you is, fight back. No, he's killing that dude. He said, reminding me of College Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, hold on. God damn, do you remember College Boys?
He said that. I skipped through it real fast. Remind me. Bring me back up to speed. I'm pretty sure I am, but bring me back.
No, because I don't remember the joint. College Boys had a dope ass song, and I don't really. Somebody tell me, remind me what that song was. The name of it. College Boys had a dope ass video.
I'm pretty sure if Jason Jackson is still in YouTube land, he knows.
Man, College Boys had a dope ass video. I only know them for one song. I never had that album.
Mm-hmm.
But College Boys had a dope ass video.
No,
the one song that they're known for. I could easily pull it up.
Jason Jackson, go ahead and throw that answer in the comments. You ain't gotta work. You know what I mean? We got soldiers in the comments.
Oh no, I just need to know for myself.
But that nigga said eating booty ass nigga. Come on.
Victim of the ghetto. Victim of the ghetto. That was the name of the song.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was looking for my wow button. What my wow button?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, victim of the ghetto with College Boys. But no, the fact that that guy can still put that shit down.
Facts.
That's impressive as fuck, man.
Jerry Likens gave that an 8.5. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's I'm gonna tell you what, it's a young nigga out in California right now that can't a young California rapper right now that can't put that song down like that.
You're telling the truth, and but at the end of the day, you know what I mean. He's older than us. That's the shit that he adapted to.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
And that type of hip hop, you know what I mean. You know that's his vibe. Just like how people try to chastise us for being East Coast or whatever. You know what I mean. That's his vibe. So we're gonna rap what sounds East Coast to you know what I mean to y'all. It don't sound East Coast to me, but it just sounds like music to me. But you know what I'm saying? What sounds like music to him, to us, sounds like West Coast. I mean, so it's fire. That's still fire. Curtis Banks said, I ain't mad at it. Give it a 6.5. You know what I mean? Really good. That's just really good. Steve Page said 8 for the laughter it provided me. I agree, Brown. He's with you.
Nah, see, like I like a lot of my friends was very West Coast oriented as far as music was concerned.
I was as well. I used to be as well.
No, we all were at one point. We all were. What can't no nigga ever? We all were at one point. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. When Doggy Style came out, I listened, and I can honestly say I listened to that album more than I probably ever listened to any other album.
Okay.
I didn't listen to nothing other than Doggy Style or shit.
Facts. Man, you
no.
both.
Yes.
Cause Dre, man, we couldn't go nowhere without listening to Doggy Pound. You know what I mean? Dre got his whip before I did. I was always riding with Dre. I was that scrub in the passenger side of my best friend ride. And you know what I mean? That's all we was listening to. That's all.
And the thing of it is like when I was in high school, there was certain like I would downplay certain albums just to be the antagonist. So I can remember me and George Palmer. We used to talk about, we'd be in class and we talk about Dog Pound. I know that's a classic album. I know that's a classic album, but I would never tell him that at that time. I would never. I would say some shit just to create an argument, even though I know I'm going to listen to that in my personal time.
Okay. No doubt. And then too, when we was talking about College Boys, you know what I mean? What was the answer you came up with? Because Jason Jackson said Hollywood Paradox. And so did
Hollywood Paradox was that was their breakout joint. He's right.
Okay. And Curtis Banks had the same answer. Jason Jackson and Curtis Banks.
No, that absolutely was their breakout joint. Hollywood Paradox.
Jamar Vickers said Humping Around. I'm not hip to that one. What else did Jamar say? Jamar said D Dismuke had a tape and we rode bicycles from the south side to Pop the Rapper.
Man, look, let me tell you about, if he's talking about Dakari Dismuke. That is
doubt. And no, not to cut you off. Curtis Banks is absolutely right. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all listen to West Coast music at a certain point.
No, but what I'm saying is Dakari Dismuke is the nigga that turned me on to Nas.
Okay.
To Nas. I used to go over there with Budget when he stayed right across from Simpson.
Right.
And he played 99% West Coast music. E40 at the time, whatever the fuck.
Right. And
there was only one East Coast song that he would play, and that was Life's a Bitch. And I wasn't hip to it. Yeah. That nigga is the nigga that turned me on to Nas.
Okay. So and the reason I don't like AZ is because of Life's a Bitch. I never liked that hook. But anyways.
That is ridiculous. And you shouldn't keep walking around telling people that, son.
No, but it is what it is. No,
man, your boy Hop has been on his campaign about.
He is. And he can stay on it as far as I'm concerned. He can stay on it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't like AZ. But anyway, we all used to listen to West Coast music and that was your turning point, right? The brother Dismuke. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that was my.
We've had this conversation before. The turning point for me. You know what I mean? And I think Dre as well. I think I can speak for both of us. Was when Redman came with There's a Dark Side. When Redman came with There's a Dark Side, dude, everything I used to like, I no longer was like, I don't feel like listening to that no more. It ain't that I didn't like it. I just don't want to listen to that no more. I want to hear what this East Coast shit is on. You know what I mean? And then I was like, yo, we need to start focusing on bars. You know what I mean? We need to start focusing on bars. He said, D put me on to Snoop. Facts. You know what I mean? He said, yo, Rife, you have to stop. I'm trying, family. I don't know. I don't know how to stop. He said Black Moon did it for me. No doubt. It was Redman for me.
Hey, because I'm gonna tell you what, there was that period where there really wasn't any preference. Like I can think of a period of my life where I would like listen to Outkast, I would listen to Tribe, I would listen to Cube, I would listen to Dies Effects. It just all blended in. It just, it just all blended in. You didn't even think of it at the time. You didn't even think of it as music coming from other regions. You just thought of it as all hip hop. So like when when Outkast came out with Players Ball, like you didn't even think of that as like that's music from Atlanta. You just thought of it as hip hop. You understand what I'm saying?
No, yeah. My mic was muted. My bad.
You didn't when that came out, you didn't even think of that as like, okay, this is music from Atlanta. No, this is just some dope ass niggas that made a good song. When Ghetto Boys came out with Mind Playing Tricks on Me, you didn't think of that as no niggas from Houston.
So West, it was just
dope. you just thought this is a dope ass fucking song. When Spice One came out, you just didn't think of it like that.
An excellent point, Brown, because the good brother Doom, you know what I mean, that just came out with what's his whole name? Victor Doom. That's on our YouTube group. Or whatever.
No, Von Doom.
Yeah, Von Doom, not Victor Doom. Well, I'm thinking of Marvel, right? But anyway,
no, Victor Doom is one of the aliases that MF Doom used to use.
Okay, all right. So, anyways, he made a point though. You know what I mean? That made me reel back because I was kind of critical when I sent our music to Archive Nation, and they didn't really, you know what I'm saying, was vibing with it because we rap in East Coast, and you know what I mean, and the culture today is not focusing on that no more. Just like you said with the Griselda and Funk Flex situation. I had to reel back, you know what I mean, because it was like, yo, we older rappers and this, that, and the third. He said something in one of his posts. He said, stop complaining about being an older rapper and just make dope songs.
No, he's 100% right. But
I had to take maybe we need to stop just thinking about, okay, yeah, that's dope to us. Yeah, we spit some bars as far as what we consider bars, but maybe we should just focus on making the dope, make sure the song is dope.
That's all you should ever focus on, is making sure that your song is dope. But it's about who is going to be dope too.
Mm-hmm.
It's about who is going to be dope too. I mean, look, there's nothing we could ever do to bring the 90s back. And this is why I'm at such a peace with hip hop right now.
Okay.
I can't bring the 90s back. We could never bring the 90s back. That'll never be here again. What I experienced in high school, that hip hop era is gone for good. You just can accept that certain shit.
I'm gonna say it this way. I'm gonna say it this way, fam. It's not the 90s ain't coming back. They just want
the 90s aren't coming back.
They want people to forget about the 90s. Once everybody forget about 90s hip hop and early 2000s hip hop, then they're going to bring it back and rename it, and they're going to present it as if it's something fucking new.
You can't bring it back, and I'm gonna tell you why you can't bring it back, yeah.
No, I'm saying they're going to wait for everybody to forget about it, and they're discount it, and they're going to rebrand it. That's all. The
reason you can't bring it back is because of social media. You could never bring that feeling back. We grew up in an era where you were not allowed to sound like anybody else in the industry.
Facts. We didn't talk so long. I done forgot who the last song was by. Last song was by Neon, right?
Yeah, he killed it. Okay. Let's go with it.
We're basically 4 minutes past the hour, Brown. So we got to wrap it up. We got one song left.
All right.
We got one song left, so let's go ahead and play that. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get it out of here. We got that boy KD in the building. We got KD in the building. This song is called The Drop. I think he has somebody with him. Catastrophic. All right. So shout out Catastrophic. Shout out Catastrophic. We're gonna go ahead and let that bad boy fly. This is the last song of the night. Y'all give it a ranking 1 through 10. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna let you know who the winner is tonight. So let's go ahead and let this bad boy fly.
Fuckers. Oh man. I don't even know. I don't even know how to Wayne stay up. We gonna do a little something like this. Fake fucks. pen to pad, dickheads, and the lips bad. Some old long-winded exquisite, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like that, y'all. Check it out, yo. Slap top, Watergate, make your heart stop, smack your face, raise the rates, I want the whole cake, not a taste, snap your neck, bruise your vertebrae, brace yourself, digging in the crates, I'm worth the wealth and need all the paints, keep it stealth, if you wanna hate, take your 2 cents, throw it in the well, make your wish and hope that I fail, I relate to the streets, they raised me well, these preschool rappers got that baby smell, they shitty, they can't stand on their own, so they stay holding on to their favorite rappers' coattails to earn their pennies, and my crosshairs is victory, if you cross that it's misery, so fall back if you enemy, if you friend of me, you family. If you family, you better hold me down like the roots of my Timberland tree. I beat down beats and bag freaks, stuck in the ground like gridiron cleats. Joystick movements, my street talk is fluent. It's how we doing it, we staying true to it. You fucking stupid kid, and we be the living proof of it. FSQ, the forehead cruise is who it is. Fall back, full on blitz with true shit. When it exquisite, know what I mean?
Renegade raw rap, competition rest under my feet like a doormat. Stepped on, stomped on, trampled on, all that. Like a wild pack of African rhinos in combat. Put your hands down, don't spar with the guy. You will front like you had just got attacked by a mob. My degree drew, I lead with a split and some bars. Out this world, Monica York, pyramids on Mars. Make compositions, move crowds. A king like Xerxes, all I ask is you bow in my presence and show reverence to how my team rip it up and tear it down. Now, I must admit that you all are skilled. Leonidas 300 with your sword and your shield. Relentless warriors, but in the end you get killed. For the vultures to feast on, scattered across the field.
Visualizing the realism of life and actuality. Fuck who's the baddest, the person's status depends on salary.
Dummy bitches holler, the Dalai Lama, empty clips in that ass, full Prada, the boost my sauna, dime lady, true timer, the hip hopper, true rhymer, spit doctor, you flip floppers, find them, fake niggas is my problem, blow by them, but not these dogs when I fire them, pluck the scammer, sip the spirits, confront drama, bring the ruckus, make them fear it, the minor mobster, whack your niggas like the Harper, ain't nothing proper, rugged shit the true heads honor, the bomb thrower, Land Rover owner, fly ladies drain my boner while we max on the sofa, break beat sonar, gravel on my paper metal crowbars, rusty spoon in my mouth, broken glass shards, swing a gym star, throw a bulldog at you, roll running jokes and stay focused.
Visualizing the realism of life and actuality. Fuck who's the baddest, the person's status depends on salary.
And this is what I'm talking about, Ken.
What you talking about, bro?
That song had that beat had me at a 9 from the minute it came on.
Okay.
That's the bias I'm talking about. And there's nothing I can do about that. It's just that beat just automatically had me tuned in.
Okay.
From the minute it came on.
This is what I'm gonna say though, Brown. Like when people send us our music, they trust you to vote it however you're gonna vote it. But to cancel out the biasness, I'm counting everybody's numbers now. Remember, we only counted.
No, I get it. I get it. That joint is that
you want to be you got the freedom now to be just as biased as you want to be. You can like
that joint.
Clouds,
look,
that
joint is a 9 for me because I want to rap on that joint.
Facts. All right.
I want to rap on that joint.
I feel you on that.
Like that beat made me want to say, hold up, where's my pen and pad at? I want to rap on that joint.
No doubt. On Point Production says, shout out to KD. I got to give my second 10-piece. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy, you get it. One more time with it. Yeah, I feel you on that, fam. I feel you on that. Let's go ahead and tabulate the tabulations, though, family. All right.
It's not fair, Ken. It's not fair.
No, I feel you. No, but if it's fire, it's fire. You know what I mean?
No, but can't nobody send me fire with auto-tune. That's my point. Nobody can ever send me fire with auto-tune.
But you got people that's going to counterbalance that in the comments, though. That their votes is going to count. Rank it however you rank it.
I get it. I'm with it. Let's go with it.
It's gonna work itself out. It's gonna work itself out. Jamar Vickers gave that bad boy 8. No, he switched it up. He gave it he put a biscuit on the end of that. 8 in a biscuit. That's what's really good. He put 8 in a biscuit on it. He said, I wish you could go back and give the one dude 8.5. Oh. No. He's still at the 8 there. Let's just stay with that one. All right, let me put that 8 in there so I don't mess up the church's money. You feel me? All right. So Steve Page get that bad boy a 9-piece. All right. Oh, I gotta separate. I messed around. Gotta separate all the numbers with a comma. I get it. We're doing averages, baby. We're doing averages. We're doing easy math out here. Easy math for my man On Point. It was easy math. They gave that bad boy a 10. Facts. All right. C Bank said, "Come on, man." Jerry Liken said had all the elements of boom bap joint. He gave that a 9-piece. All right. Facebook user, I don't know who you are. I'm gonna verify you who you is before I get that before I give you a number. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, go, and matter of fact, Facebook user, whoever you might be, if you go into the descriptions of this podcast, you'll see Facebook / StreamYard. You share your likeness and your picture will show up. We'll know who you are. Until then, I gotta go back in the comments and see who you are. All right. Steve Banks said Head Knob Music gave it a 9.5. You mean to tell me the guy that's been giving 6s all day gave it a 9.5? Are you kidding me? No, that was Jamar Vickers. Jamar Vickers was giving a 9, the 6s all day. But anyway, he said LOL Brown says, I would love to hear you on that joint. No, facts. Brown a murder.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all now, we're raising this prize to $100.
Jerry Brown said he raised $100.
We're raising this prize to $100.
Hey. Jerry Brown is raising the pot to $100. That ain't got nothing to do with me. We ain't got. It
don't have to. We're raising this price to $100.
Hey, this is unprecedented. Hold on. And matter of fact, another thing that Steve Page forgot to remind me. He forgot to remind me to play the commercial for the review portion of the show. This nigga said $100.
Raising it to $100, son.
Jerry Brown is raising it to $100. That means he's on his phone right now. He's sending money to the Legends.
I've already sent it. We're raising it to $100, big.
He's sending it to the Legends Cash App. I'm going to help. I'm going to ask for some help from the people. You know what I mean? Facts. I'm asking for help. I don't want Jerry Brown to have to put all his money on there.
Hey, look.
Cash App. Help my man's out with this $100 challenge. He said $100 to the winner this week. Come on, somebody.
It's already there. It's already there. We're doing $100 this week.
Cash tag the 419 Legends on Cash App. Help us. Come on, man. If y'all for the love of everything, help that good brother. Help that good brother get his $100 to this winner. You know what I mean? Jamar Vickers said no. All right, it is what it is. David King gave it an 8-piece. You know what I mean? I gotta tabulate that one as well. Gotta tabulate it as well. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, Brown, but I'm enjoying the night show. I'm enjoying it.
No, I am, and I want to say something to these brothers that submit these songs, man. Like, I am so much in awe of you brothers because I didn't have the courage to do that shit. I didn't have the courage to just submit my songs, and I didn't like being judged. I didn't like being rated. I appreciate you brothers, man. And you brothers, you got way more courage than I did when I was your age.
Facts. Jamar said, wait, there's monetary gains at stake. Fam, that's what we've been saying from the beginning. We've been saying that from the beginning. It was $50, you know what I mean? And Jay Brown raised it up to 100. Jeez, I wish I would. As a matter of fact, is it too late for me to submit some shit? I need some money, my goddamn show. No doubt.
Well, it's
with my judging you.
It's $100 now, and again, I appreciate you, brothers, man. And
Jerry Lycan says salute, Brown. He says salute. So
it's like crazy that because we went across so many generations of music, like. For us to be doing this now at this point, versus when we were teenagers, man, and the eras that we grew up in, and everything that has happened since then.
No doubt. And I wish Dion was still here. I would ask him to tag Flames, oh God, in the comments.
You know what I brought up to this kid. This is kid at work. He's an engineer, Zach, like in his mid-20s. And I had explained to him, I said, do you realize that there was a time where hip-hop wasn't mainstream, right? It wasn't mainstream. And what I brought up to him was the time that Chuck D, remember Chuck D and them, boycotted the Grammys. You remember when they boycotted them? Because they didn't even consider hip hop a legible form of music. It wasn't even a category.
No doubt.
But what comes along with that acceptance, you have to be part of the machine. And here we are.
There we go. I mean,
and here we are.
It is what it is. Dope ass show. It's still a dope ass show. Dope ass show. I'm tempted to send. I just recorded a joint the other day. I'm tempted to put this in the. I need that $100.
Yeah, put it in, son. Put it in, big.
I need that $100. All right, James McAllister. You know what I mean? AKA Flames. Oh God, if you out there, you know what I mean. We getting ready to close the show. Matter of fact, since he didn't come.
So who won? Who won tonight?
I'm gonna get to that in a second. Steve Pace said, definitely props to everyone. Keep it up. You know what I mean? No doubt. I still need to tabulate the last person's song, so we're gonna let that fly. Well, the last person's song won. You know what I mean? Who was the last person?
You know who the last person was? It was your man KD.
KD won with an 8.9, fam. KD won with an 8.9. I thought Zuck was gonna take it. Because the way that we got it set up now, it's hard. It's hard as hell to get. It's hard as hell to get above an 8.5. It's 8.5 is hard. But when that song does what it does, shout out to KD. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read off all the numbers. That boy David King got a 7.4. Sad Boy Day got a 6.7. All Boy Hop the Strength got a 7.4 with David King. That boy James Brooks came through. He got a 7.1. Then Zuck came with the fire and got an 8.1.
Zuck should have got higher than that.
No, that's what the average came to.
I know what the average is. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's everybody's numbers. I mean, that's why y'all gotta get y'all numbers. You know what I mean? How you feel? All right, but and then that boy Nayon came through with a 7.8. Mind you, these are all high numbers. When you're counting more than 3 people's votes, these are high ass numbers, fam. And then that boy KD came through with the 8. Right. So and then Jamar said it was his fault. Jamar, he's owning up. He's owning up. He said I pulled Zuck shit down. It is what it is, though. It happens.
Hey, let me say this. For those of y'all that don't really understand us, let me say this. Let me demonstrate the albums we grew up to.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up to the America's Most Wanted. We grew up to the Niggas for Life. We grew up to the Illmatics. We grew up to the Reasonable Doubts. We grew up to the Ready to Die. We grew up to the Me Against the Worlds, the All Eyes on Me. These are the albums we grew up to. So for y'all generation,
facts.
It's not that we're being hard on y'all. Y'all have to understand what you have to live up to impress me.
Facts. I agree.
To impress me. They need to understand that, Candice. This is what we grew up to. It takes a very talented motherfucker to impress me.
No doubt. And the great part about it, Brown, we now, since we have incorporated everybody's vote to count, we can be as strong as we want to be about our favorite type of shit. You know what I mean? We got that freedom now. We didn't have that freedom when it was only 3 of us because we got accused of this and that. So fuck all that. You know what I mean? Just keep it a buck. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You know what I mean? You love East Coast more than West. But listen, some of these niggas is coming with some banging ass West Coast shits that's bringing that whole shit.
And let's not bring into the fact that we grew up to the Ghetto Boys and the goddamn 8-ball MJGs.
Facts. You telling straight truths right there, bro. You telling straight truths. Big facts. My man Jamar said big facts.
Like we grew up to the albums. We were getting classic albums from everywhere in our era.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
No doubt.
Everywhere.
No doubt. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this video real quick. You know what I mean? Just for the people. You know what I mean? It's only 27 seconds. But Jerry Brown upped that bad boy from 50 to 100. So interpret this video. Instead of 50, interpret it 100. You know what I mean?
Music Reviews this Sunday is going down. Be sure and send your music into the show. Be it your basement tracks, your solos, features, or even your homies' music. Bring it to the light this Sunday dinner episode, and let's make a movie $50 giveaway to the person who submits the hottest track. No cap. Let's go, Mansfield, stand up.
Yo, you are in for a treat. Listen, it was $50 every week, but this week was special. You never know how it's gonna go. You know what I mean? So shout out.
It's $100 this week, big.
It's $100 this week.
We doubling that shit, big.
You holding back your fire. You never know. You never know when the Most High is gonna come through and bless you. But Jerry Brown up that bad boy to 100. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But you know what I mean? Salute, Jerry Brown. Good looking out, my guy. You making
Hey yo, I'm looking for the dopest goddamn artist, big.
No doubt. So continue to send y'all music every week, throughout the week. I promise I'm not gonna hear it, you know what I'm saying, until the show. First reactions, you know what I'm saying, straight up. So send your music throughout the week. 419legends, you know what I mean, at gmail.com. We're gonna go ahead and keep pushing it, Brown. I was so ready to be like, yo, we need to start a new season. We need to end it. This music reviews thing took us to a whole nother situation. It took us to a whole nother situation.
I agree.
We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna throw Brown's outro in this bad boy. So y'all don't, we didn't play no Legends joints, but we're gonna end it off with Brown's joints. All right. Somebody just sent us a comment. He says, "Great show, On Point Productions." Shout out to On Point Productions once again. No doubt. We're gonna get up out of here, Brown. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up in a minute, fam.
Yeah.
All right, it's on. Shout out Sunday Dinner, episode 22. We
At what age did you first start rhyming?
Yeah, 5th grade.
5th grade?
Yeah, put me around 11 or something like that.
That's what's up, man.
Oh,
polished out here, baby. We've been in this game for a minute. We ain't playing no games.
Long time.
That's what's really.
Yeah. I just want y'all to ride with me.
Hold on. Pause. I need to let everybody know who the $100 winner is. That's one thing I forgot to do before we got out of here. Yeah, KD. I just want to make sure I say it loud and clear and plain as day. KD is the $100 winner on Sunday Dinner. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and let that be. We're gonna let that be. KD is the $100 winner. All right, let's let it fly.
At what age did you first start rhyming?
Yeah, 5th grade.
5th grade?
Yeah, put me around 11 or something like that.
That's what's up, man.
Oh,
polished out here, baby. We've been in this game for a minute. We ain't playing no games.
Long time.
That's what's really.
Yeah. I just want y'all to ride with me, Well, on the other hand, never mind, just listen, just ride with me like that, cause it's just me and my whip, yeah. Another beautiful day, and I'm clean early, fitted sitting so cool on my waves, fresh tee and jeans, designer fabric, sneakers spotless, about to slide into this cockpit. That's what I call it, cause the whip is too fly. Plus the engine gets it all for the ground, and the shoes look like propeller blades. Paint job dripping, top down, sweeter than mama's lemonade. Mocha chocolate interior, that's my chick. Keyless entry, only I can get into her. Showing her off through the streets of the city, riding slow, sunk in the seat, loving the beats. And this ain't nothing to me. Digital cam in the grill, come through the dash, won't struggle to see. For jackets, wanting beef, guns under her seat. 0 to 86 seconds, tires hugging the streets. We all just me and my whip, just me and my whip. Hey, just me and my whip. Just me and my whip, just me and my whip, yeah, just me and my whip.